Betrayal unfolds. Matt Roloff remarries after Caryn divorces. The little people, big world shockwave. Hello. Welcome back. USA series spoiler update. Please subscribe now. The rolling fields of Helvetia, Oregon, have long been a backdrop for the drama, love, and heartbreak of the Roloff family, the stars of TLC's Little People, Big World. But this week, the quiet countryside erupted with whispers and headlines after shocking revelations. Matt Roloff, the patriarch of the family, has remarried just months after his longtime partner Caryn Chandler filed for divorce. The betrayal and heartbreak surrounding this story have left fans stunned, the Roloff family divided, and the future of the show more uncertain than ever. This is the full timeline of betrayal, divorce, and a remarriage that has changed everything. The rumblings of trouble. For years, Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler had been presented as inseparable. After Matt's divorce from Amy Roloff in 2016, Caryn, who once worked as Roloff Farms' manager, stepped into his life, both professionally and romantically. But sources close to the family say tension had been building quietly behind the scenes. Caryn always felt like she was walking in Amy's shadow, said one insider. Even after all those years, Matt still talked about Amy constantly, about the farm, about their history. Caryn was supportive, but deep down she felt she was never truly first in his life. By late 2024, rumors of cracks in their relationship began surfacing online. Paparazzi photos showed Matt and Caryn traveling separately, and Caryn was notably absent from several family gatherings. Caryn files for divorce. In March 2025, Caryn Chandler stunned everyone when she filed divorce papers in Washington County. Though the couple had never officially wed on the show, leaked documents confirmed they had quietly married in a private ceremony years earlier, something fans never knew. The filing cited irreconcilable differences and pointed to Matt's emotional unavailability and failure to prioritize the marriage. For Caryn, this was not just the end of a marriage. It was also the end of her role in the Roloff empire. She began withdrawing from Little People, Big World filming, and sold her share in the Arizona home she once co-owned with Matt. It felt like betrayal, Caryn confided to a close friend. After giving him so many years, I was left with nothing but broken promises. The children react. The Roloff children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, were divided. Zach Roloff, still bitter over the farm sale feud, expressed little sympathy. This is just history repeating itself. Dad doesn't know how to value relationships, he told a friend, later echoed in a cryptic Instagram story. Jeremy and Audrey kept quiet publicly, but sources say Audrey felt vindicated. She always said Caryn was just a chapter, not the ending. Molly avoided the drama entirely, as she often does. Jacob, the youngest, expressed disappointment but noted, "This is who my dad is. None of us are surprised anymore." Matt's new love. Just when fans expected Matt to retreat into solitude, another shock emerged. In May 2025, Matt was spotted at a wine bar in Portland with a mystery woman nearly 20 years younger. Within weeks, tabloids identified her as Laura Bennett, a 42-year-old interior designer from Bend, Oregon. Laura had reportedly been hired to consult on the Roloff farmhouse remodel, and insiders claimed sparks flew instantly. By July, the two were inseparable, vacationing in Cabo, attending Oregon wine festivals, and even appearing together at Roloff Farms events. Caryn was still finalizing divorce papers, and here he was parading around with someone new, said a shocked family friend. It was the ultimate betrayal. The secret wedding. The climax came just 2 weeks ago when Matt and Laura tied the knot in a secret ceremony in Cannon Beach, Oregon. Guests included only a few close friends and business partners, but none of Matt's children attended, not even Jeremy, who had once been considered the most loyal. Photographs later leaked showing Matt in a cream-colored suit, grinning beside Laura as they exchanged vows under a flower arch by the ocean. Caryn, meanwhile, was reportedly in Arizona when she learned the news through tabloids. Caryn's response. Caryn broke her silence in a brief, but emotional interview with People magazine. "I devoted nearly a decade of my life to Matt, believing we were building a future together. To see him remarry so quickly, it hurts deeply. But I wish him peace, because I need to move forward with my own life. Insiders say Caryn is now preparing to move permanently to Scottsdale, Arizona, leaving Oregon and the Roloff legacy behind. Fan backlash and TLC's dilemma. The fan reaction has been explosive. Social media is flooded with angry comments, many labeling Matt's actions cold and selfish. Amy deserved better. Caryn deserved better. And now Laura is just the next in line, one longtime fan posted on. TLC, meanwhile, is scrambling. With Caryn gone and the children largely estranged, producers are debating whether Little People, Big World can even continue. Some insiders suggest a spin-off focusing on Zach and Tori's family, while others believe the show may quietly end. The Roloff legacy in question. Matt's remarriage has left more than just emotional wreckage. The Roloff farm, once a symbol of family unity, is now at the center of renewed disputes. Sources claim Laura is encouraging Matt to sell off more land, while Jeremy has privately expressed interest in reclaiming parts of the property. Zach, still bitter, insists he wants nothing to do with it. For fans, the dream of the Roloff farm staying in the family has never felt further away. A broken fairy tale. The Roloff story has always been one of triumph and resilience, of a family overcoming challenges and embracing their differences. But with Caryn's divorce and Matt's remarriage, it feels like that legacy has been fractured beyond repair. As one family insider put it, Matt keeps building houses, barns, and projects, but he can't build lasting relationships. That's the real tragedy of all this. And so, as the sun sets over Roloff Farms, fans are left wondering, will the Roloff family ever find peace, or has betrayal ensured that the story of Little People, Big World has finally reached its breaking point? The desert heat of Scottsdale pressed heavily against the windows of Caryn's new condo. She sat alone at the kitchen table, her hands wrapped around a half-empty mug of coffee. The divorce papers, finalized only a month before, lay folded neatly in a drawer she never opened. Her phone buzzed constantly with messages from friends, tabloids, even fans. She ignored most of them. But the one notification she couldn't bring herself to erase was the news alert. Matt Roloff remarries at secret Oregon beach wedding. Caryn closed her eyes and whispered, almost to herself. He didn't even wait. Amy reaches out. Back in Hillsborough, Amy Roloff sat at her kitchen counter scrolling through the same headline. For years she had been cautious about her words regarding Caryn, knowing the complicated history they shared. But seeing Matt's betrayal unfold so publicly stirred something in her.